Have you ever caught a police officer lying in court? 6. Yes. As a 16-year-old, I had my fairly new license and was driving my parents' car when a deer darted out in front of me. I swerved and put the car into a ditch. Not hurt. I find a phone and call a tow truck. Get back to the car and there is a police car there. I explained I'd stayed with the car for 15 minutes but knew there was a gas station nearby. He gives me a ticket for speeding because in his opinion that's the only way this could have happened. Now this is a small municipal court for traffic tickets. My license was from my parents' home 3 hours away. He was expecting me to just mail in the fine rather than contest it. He approached me before court to refresh his memory about the event and naively I did. He gets called and testifies that I was speeding. So, I asked him where he was when the accident happened and was able to witness me speeding. He said he passed me going in the opposite direction. So, I asked if you saw me speeding in the opposite direction, saw me wreck my car, why did I have to walk 20 minutes to the phone, call police headquarters to report the accident, and walk back before you wrote the ticket? The judge stopped things at that point, dismissed the charges. 7. Yes, a TX state trooper lied on the stand. Now I could be gracious and call him mistaken because he had simply read the misinformation on the ticket, except he told this beautifully crafted story of how remembered that he had clocked me going eastbound coming up a hill. I let him go on with the lies and then get off the stand without asking him anything. I take the stand and start off saying how I wished I had known he was going to tell that story because if I had known, I'd have brought the receipt from the sandwich shop I had eaten breakfast at and that I'd have brought the time slip from the customer I had visited after that stop to show that I was indeed heading westbound. I then indicated that based on what he had just said, that was all that needed to be proven to show that the trooper wasn't being truthful and sat back down. The prosecutor then recalled to the trooper to refute his own testimony and there was a whole bunch of back forth about how he had been reading from a report that was produced while they had done an written ticket to digital conversion and the info must have been transposed during the data conversion. The prosecutor then has the trooper then retell his lies now that he knows the correct direction. I start to get this huge grin because the question that is racing through my head is, were you lying earlier or now? I can't wait to ask him that, but the grin tips my hand to the judge and she cuts him off and says case dismissed.